Okay, it is time for your favorite part of the day, the thing that makes everything better. And you already know why. It is the simultaneous sigh. All you have to do is take a deep breath in of this magnificent air that surrounds us all and let it out together. The simultaneous sigh. The forces of good across the universe come into harmony, all in one breath. Are you ready? Three, two, one. Wow. I look outside. Little ray of sunshine just came out. The clouds, they're going away. We did that. Beautiful. Let's get right in today's meditation. You can rock forward and back a little bit less each time to find your center. So you do that by leaning forward until you feel out of balance forward, leaning back with your whole torso until you feel out of balance backwards, and then go back and forth a little bit less each time, feeling your center. And once you have it that way, go side to side, out of balance, a little bit back and forth, back and forth. And then you want to do your head independently. Back, forward. Let your arms flap down to your sides, shoulders relaxed. Take a deep breath in. And come in again, once again, to your place of present moment awareness. Deep breath in. Let it go on the out breath. Find whatever stimuli you'd like to fully experience in order to anchor yourself in this present moment, here with your body. Now I want you to focus for a moment on your belly and just relax your belly. Let your belly come out. Just relax it. And then I want you to breathe into your belly. Breathe in by letting your belly expand. Not by bringing your shoulders up. Don't breathe in. with your chest. Breathe into your belly. This will allow you to relax while giving yourself plenty of oxygen, being oxygenated so you're relaxed, yet you're not sleepy. Dignified, upright posture. Chin level with the floor, eyes gazing straight out, and then just with the eyes, allow them to drop down a little bit. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let your belly expand on the in-breath. Now I want you to also take some time to sort of let go of the control of the breathing. Observe your belly. And observe the breath, but don't force the breath. Breathe in and let go. Now is the time, the space that you defend and preserve for this pure present moment. Alignment. Zero yourself out. Build deliberate time and duration with your baseline. Witness this moment. awake, alert, enthusiastic. If any thoughts emerge, if you get captured by some thinking, take a few breaths to thank your mind for showing up, for being here. Have gratitude for your ability to be here in this moment, in this space. In this ongoing emergent, unfolding miracle that is this present moment. Take a moment to be grateful. Feel this present moment, the tranquility of this experience fully. Witness any obstacles there have been throughout this experience. And accept them for the realities of your experience in this present moment. And then non-judgmentally turn your attention and focus back towards that belly breathing. Now I want you to start to gently come back into thought about one thing in particular. I want you to consider setting an intention for, don't do it yet, just listen to me, and then I'll give some space with a few breaths. So just listen to what my suggestion is, if you'd like, and follow along. If not, do your own thing. But I'd like to invite you to take this moment towards the end of our shared meditation practice for the day and think of something, set an intention for some kind of self-care moment in your day. Now, observe what just happened at that suggestion in your mind. And I do want to qualify this suggestion with being deliberate about it being a purely joyful, self-directed love, not a chore, not wrestling yourself into doing something, or I have to, I should, any of that. Just think of something you can do for yourself at some point today that will be purely good for you and you can do unreserved. Eat a piece of dark chocolate, have a delicious healthy snack, a little light exercise, intense exercise if you can maintain that self-love and joyful mentality, not a master-slave mentality. I should, and then I tyrannize myself and force myself into doing this thing. None of that. Just a good, love, joyful self-care indulgence. Joyful and creative and lovely. And also, if it doesn't happen, be willing to let go and forgive yourself and not punish yourself if the time or the place comes and goes and you forget. But if you do go through with it, I want you to, at some point, think back to this moment and try to remember as acutely as you can manage this. Take a snapshot of how you are in this moment, in your mind. And just try to remember this moment when you do whatever that thing is going to end up being. Let's see here. So, I think that'll be it for the mindful portion, and I'm going to move on to the meaning portion. So if you were here just for the meditation, bye-bye. Have a good one. If you're here just for the mindful portion, welcome. And if you're here for both, thanks for making it this far. So I'm going to, bumble around a little bit and find something I can share with you all. Hopefully it's within my reach so I don't have to, nope, of course not. Try not to make too much noise. Actually, I'll mute my microphone and come right back. Oh, I love when synchronicities happen. Today, in the Daily Stoic, October 21st, heroes here and now. Such behavior. People don't want to praise their contemporaries whose lives they actually share. Behold great expectations for the praise of future generations. People they haven't met or ever will. This is akin to being upset that past generations didn't praise you. Marcus Aurelius. Alexandria, the city in Egypt, still bears the name of its founder, Alexander the Great, some 2,300 years after he set foot there. How cool would it feel to have a city named after you for so many centuries, to know that people are still saying your name? Here's a thought. It wouldn't be cool, because like Alexander, you'll be dead. You'll have no idea whether your name lasted down through the centuries. No one gets to enjoy their own legacy, by definition. Worse, think of all the horrible things Alexander did to achieve what he did. He fought pointless wars, he had a terrible temper, even killing his best friend in a drunken fight. He was ruthless and a slave to his ambition. Is he really so admirable? Instead of wasting even a second considering the opinions of future people who are not even born yet, focus every bit of yourself on being the best person you can be in the present moment. On doing the right thing right now. The distant future is irrelevant. Be good and noble and impressive now, while it still matters. So I like to remind myself that, the zeroing out, the present moment awareness that we achieve during our meditations is visiting and revisiting this state It's an exercise. It's building our capacity for present moment awareness to be lost in thought, to be distracted, to be stressed and anxious, maybe angry, whatever the emotions will be, to be that, to be lost in thought, to be ruminating or making ourselves miserable with our own thoughts, and return to the present moment. It's building our capacity to be aware of how far we've departed from that baseline and building our capacity to return to it. Literally, strengthening that mechanism in our mind, strengthening it like an exercise. We become stronger and more capable of choosing our path in our mind. However, the meditation itself is spending time and energy in a subdued, tranquil place. And I choose to remind myself to find a balance in my life, to not shift, to not use the mindfulness practice to pull my whole life into a more subdued, idle, tranquil thing, but instead to say that's a moment set aside where I pursue that state, and then I shift into a default aggression, action, prejudiced or disposed, have a bias towards taking action, doing things, doing them sooner rather than later, getting out into the world and exerting my will on the world for good, and to find times to be aggressive, so I had a little white noise going and it just shut off. Now it should be perfectly silent in the background. To work out, to exercise, to improve yourself, to ally yourself with people who you can collaborate with on getting out there and making change and be an active participant in the world, not a monk out on a mountaintop meditating all day, every day. I'm glad that there are people who do that, but I think that for any person, that's going a little bit too far, right? This is me. This is what I believe. And this is how I govern myself. So, just wanted to take that into consideration. And okay, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining with the simultaneous sigh and the meditation. Did you know that you can click a notification bell, and when I go live, notification will let you know on your device that I've gone live? This is a thing. I personally live a notification-free lifestyle. I do not allow my devices to command my attention. I choose when I check email. I get phone calls and text messages directly. Everything else, maybe some calendar alerts, okay? Everything else, no notifications. Absolutely not. No apps, minimum social media. I have no social media apps on my phone. And however, I have one YouTube notification set up, which is when someone goes live, who I like to participate in their live streams. So, that being said, if you want to make this stream part of your meditation practice, that is a way you can do it. Subscribe, smash that like for inner peace. And you can comment below. I'm definitely going to read the comments. I think I'm going to start incorporating some questions about meditation that are pretty universal in general, that reflect certain things one goes through throughout their journey in their meditation practice, and sharing them at the end in the meaning portion. Oh, I also toggled a lot of settings today. This is the first stream where I've changed audio and video settings. So let me know if anything weird happened or if you noticed an improvement in the comments also. And I think I'm going to shoot for incremental improvements. So hopefully this stream was an improvement. And that's about it. Okay, thanks for being here. And go out there into the world. Be heroic now.